No matter what you buy or where you buy it, each city and town in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts has their own bylaws. They have their own zoning bylaws, they have their own various rules and regulations that the real estate has to comply with. If you're going to convert a piece of property into condominiums, for example, if you're going to take a multifamily home and convert it into condos, in Somerville, for example, you have to go to a condo review board to have the property taken off the rolls of rentals. There are some cities and towns that still work that way. There are other, in the majority of the cities and towns, you don't have to. You don't have to go have the property removed from the tax rolls. In any case, once you've done that, there are certain people and certain things that you need to do a condominium. One, you need to hire a surveyor. The surveyor is going to outline the entire piece of property that the building sits on. It's going to show where the common areas are, where parking is, etc. outside. Then you need that same surveyor or a licensed certified engineer or architect to come in and do building plans to look at each individual unit and each component within the unit, as well as common areas inside the building, draw it out and spec it out all the way through, including measurements, accurate measurements. After you've done that, then you need to bring that work to an attorney to bring and do condominium documentation. Condominium documentation is a master deed, which is basically lays out the ownership of each unit and what is in each piece of property. In there also contains the common area percentage that everybody talks about. Common area percentage, some people believe that it's based on square footage. It really isn't. If you bought a unit on the first floor overlooking the ocean and you paid $10,000 for it, the guy on the 10th floor maybe paid $100,000 for it. Why should the guy with the exact same kind of unit pay the same dollar amount? So the way condominium fees are, or common area percentage is determined, is what each unit the developer thinks the building is going to sell for, each unit is going to sell for, divided by the total amount of sellout price. So the percentage, therefore, is based on the price as it pertains to the rest of the units in the building. Not everybody buys a multifamily to convert it. Some people buy multifamilies to live in one unit and rent out the others. There are things as a landlord in Massachusetts, if you're a landlord, you're a bad guy. And if you're the tenant, you're a good guy. And that's kind of the way it works. And the rules and the regulations are all developed around protecting the tenant. Rarely are the rules and regulations to benefit the landlord. And so you need to be very careful about who you bring in as a tenant to make sure that they're going to abide by good moral standards, not just what the document says. Because getting people out or evicting is a horror show. And so as a result, you want to make sure that whatever tenant you bring to the table and bring into your building is not going to be a nuisance to others or to you.